which book? Which book should I start? What should I start with? Oh, no. The Chrissy Talk Channel. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the Chrissy Talk. Now, it's that time of year where we've all made resolutions and we have a whole list of things that we want to do. But are we really going to do them? The big thing about resolutions is that it gives you a false sense of goal in terms of like you have a whole list of everything you want to do. Lose weight. Oh, I need to lose more pounds. I need to lose more weight. This is the year I'm going to lose that weight. This is the year I'm going to go to the gym and work out. Or it could be, oh, I have a whole list of things I want to do, my bucket lists. I need to start doing them. I need to start tackling them. I'm so excited. I'm going to plan these trips. I'm going to plan these events. Everything that I want on my bucket list, I'm going to do. I have a yearly bucket list that I need to get through. Or it could be, I need to read more. I need to expand my knowledge, my horizons, do more things, be more outgoing, hence the YouTube channel. Do more than what you usually do. We have hefty goals for the new year, for the beginning of the year. Or it could be, I just want to relax. I just want to relax more. I need time for myself to relax. Put up my feet, relax. Just give me 5 minutes away from spouse, kids, and relax. Well, the big thing about resolutions is, yes, it's good to plan, it's good to have goals, but we tend to stress ourselves out more by saying, okay, by this year, I want to do this, or by a certain timeline, I want to do this. It's more of like, I want to do it because A, it's expected of me, B, I'll feel like a slacker if I don't have specific goals to go. C, I was probably talking about this all last year. I wish I had done this. I wish I had done that. I'm going to do this. So at the beginning of the year, you have this whole list of things you want to do. Making the list is fun. Thinking about the list is fun. Planning the list is fun. But executing the list is very stressful because now you have to plan, okay, now I need to schedule my time to go to the gym. I need to schedule my time to relax. I need to schedule my time to do more activities, more events. I need to schedule my time to read. That is very stressful. So what I have started doing, now that I've been successful for the most part, I mean, it's come and go depending on what I'm doing, but I have started doing for the last few years, have an idea of what I could easily attain. Like, for example, last year, it was like, okay, I want to be more outgoing, more social. So, a group of ladies go out once a month and we do stuff. We each take turns and plan what we want to do. Now that takes me away from my regular day-to-day stuff. It takes me away from my responsibilities as a mom, my responsibilities as a spouse, a wife. And it just lets me just do something different, something more, something exciting. It may not even be something that I would have thought about doing, but it's just something that breaks up the monotony of my everyday life. So that's one thing that I did do last year. Let's see. Another thing is I wanted to be more crafty, to do more things that I haven't thought about, or to be more adventurous in my craftiness and my hobbies. And it has been a slow start, but I can say that I have attained part of that goal. Now, just because I haven't finished that goal doesn't mean that I am depressed or I'm sad. And that's another thing, too. When we don't meet our goals, if we set specific resolutions or time-specific resolutions and we don't meet them, then that has a negative effect, not only with stress, but it can also make us be like sad, depressed, and get us into that funk. So just because I did not attain my full goal of completing these extra crafts and hobbies, I started them and I'm happy. I plan on continuing in accomplishing what I want to do, but it's not weighing me down. It is not stressing me out because I did not finish it. I'm happy that I started it. I'm more excited that, oh yes, I started it. I didn't just talk about it, but I started it. Now, some of you might be saying that, but shouldn't you finish everything that you start? Well, of course. But we can't finish everything we plan, especially when it's the extra things. But if you take time to just slowly work on it and do it, you'll find that you accomplish more in terms of being more centered. You accomplish more by being more relaxed because you're doing something that you wanted to do. You're doing something that you planned. You're doing something that you enjoy. But you don't necessarily have the stress of a deadline. You don't have the stress of feeling like, okay, if I don't complete this, I am going to be a failure. Now, I know I'm not a failure. Yes, I did not complete my specific hobbies and craft ideas, but I'm not a failure. It was actually a success because I got past the talking about it. I got past the planning of it. So for New Year's resolutions, when you start your New Year's resolution, don't go into it thinking, oh, I need to do this at a certain time. Just enjoy yourself and do it. You will find that you're going to be more relaxed. I know I need to lose weight. So that's another thing that I have to tackle this year. Yes, I said don't plan a timeline, but for me, I want to lose weight, but I don't have a specific weight in mind. Okay, no, that's not true. I do have a specific weight in mind, but I'm not going at it saying, okay, I need to lose this amount at a certain time. I'm going at it by eating healthier, trying to be more healthy, more conscious of what I eat. And I have this bad habit of not doing that, skipping meals, like lunch. Many times I'm not hungry, so I just don't even think about eating. I may take my lunch to work, and I don't necessarily eat it all or even eat it sometimes. And that's a habit that I do need to break. For the success of resolutions and plans that you make, you also need to make sure that you break those bad habits so that you can attain your goal. So now, for example, water. I need to drink more water. My hair tells me, my skin tells me, my body tells me I need to drink more water. So what do? Make sure I have a cup with me all the time that has water. I have an app on my phone that lets me put in my water. Have I been good about it? No. In fact, I almost feel like I am not necessarily drinking less water, but I'm less, how would you put it? I am less intentional about drinking water. I'm not sure if it's because I'm trying to depend on my water bottle and depending on the app that's going to remind me, oh, you need to drink water. Oh, have you drank water? And that's another thing too. Sometimes we get all these things that we like technology. I'm not bashing technology or anything like that, but we got all these things that are going to assist us to accomplish our goals. But then we get into the mindset of, oh, okay, I don't have to worry about thinking about my goals, reminding myself about my goals because I have something else that's going to remind me. Please don't fall into that trap. I am trying to dig myself out of that trap with my water. Make sure you are very intentional about it. Intentional about drinking water. Intentional about reading if that's what you want to do. Intentional about working towards your weight loss. Intentional about eating healthier. So, I have weight loss goals that I have, and of course I have a tracker that tells me how many steps. I'm going to try and get to my goal every day. Do I do it? No. But I'm intentional about moving more, walking more. I'm also intentional about not just sitting for long periods of time without doing anything. Yes, I can get into one of those times where I'm like, I just want to sit back and relax and do nothing. All is quiet at home. Everybody is occupied. Nobody needs mama. Yeah, you'll have those days. And it's good to have those days. In fact, I would advise for you to have some of that time. Like, put time aside just to kick your feet up. But if your goal is to be more fit, more active, be intentional about doing things that will encourage you to walk more or to exercise more. You don't have to go to a gym to be more fit. Going to a gym helps because you have a lot more opportunities to work out and a more, diversity of different working out different parts of your body. I can't think about it. Anyway, but take the opportunity to just be more active in your day-to-day life. If it's at home and you need to get something, you can walk back and forth. Of course, it's going to be a drag because if you keep on forgetting things like I do. I walk out of a room, I've forgotten what I need, then I walk back. Yay, I get steps. But I'm not thinking about it. That wasn't intentional. Intentional is like if you have to get up and you want to get a drink of water. Well, I have my cup next to me. It's halfway full. Well, I could sit there and wait and finish and then just get up when it's time to get up. Or I can just get up and fill it. Walk and fill it. So then I'm meeting two goals. Getting more water and walking more. Or if you want to read more, you don't have to read a whole chapter or sit up all night reading, stay awake all night reading, which I have done many times. But you can just put like 5 minutes aside and be like, okay, I'm going to read this chapter. I'm going to read these many pages. The important thing is not to let your resolution goals do the reverse of what you want them to do. Do not let them weigh you down. Do not let them stress you down. Do not go the opposite end. And I mean, do not let the fact that you're maybe behind schedule, if you've set a schedule for your goal. Do not let that discourage you. Do not let that make things worse. Like, I could be like, I didn't lose 2 pounds this week. So, pity me. What am I going to do? Just sit here and eat a bowl of ice cream because I want to. Ooh, let's break some cookies into it. Though that is delicious. Break some cookies into it because I haven't met my goal of 2 pounds this week. No, don't let that discourage you. In fact, let that motivate you. Be like, okay, I didn't meet my 2 pounds this week. So what am I going to do? I want to work harder and see if I can meet my 2 pounds and maybe more of next week. But don't let that get you down. Don't let that get you down. Let's see. What else can I say about resolutions? The thing about resolutions, I guess you shouldn't call them resolutions. Maybe call them more like life changes. And just enjoy yourself as you go about it. And you never know, because you might even attain your goals and more just by relaxing and having fun doing it. So what you would have to do is just understand what your goals are, what you want to do, where you want to go, and just think of ways of making it fun. Like if it's reading, I don't want to read this book by myself. Maybe ask friends if they can read with you. I'm thinking of starting maybe a book club, an ebook club, where I read a book and I discuss the book or share my thoughts on it and ask people for what their thoughts are. Could be just hanging out with friends, like say, okay, maybe once a month, once every 2 months. Hey, do you guys want to go bowling? Or do you want to go out and eat? Or do you want to go painting? Or whatever you feel like doing, whatever's on your bucket list or whatever one of your friends wants. It's up to you what you want to do. Do not let resolutions tie you down. And another thing too, don't think that your resolution has to be the same as everybody else's. Because a lot of people are probably like, okay, I want to lose weight, which is good. I want to be more fit, which is good. I want to be more active, which is good. But just because you know people who are doing that doesn't mean that you have to follow that. You have to find what's fit for you, what will make you happy, what will make you feel relaxed. Your resolution should not make you stressed. They should relax you. You get more done when you're relaxed. I didn't mean for this to be a rant, but the gist of it is just have fun. This is a new year of new beginnings, a new year of anticipating joy in your life, anticipating blessings in your life. Do not make things harder on yourself by restricting yourself. Just have fun. And you can do it. Now, if you liked this rambling, if you liked any of the content, please go ahead and push the like button. Just click on it. And subscribe if you want more videos. And also remember to hit the bell to get reminders of when I have updates or post anything. Now, if you have any comments, please put them below. Please put them below. If you have any suggestions, any ideas, anything I haven't touched on, please put below. Because I am sure I have just barely touched the surface of New Year's resolutions and why we don't keep them. Why it's hard for us to keep them all year. Ciao. Well, I don't need to say ciao. Anyway. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Remember to subscribe and to press the like. Bye. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give this a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Thank you.